Yo, well, go on, the link's back. Just a quick video about small businesses and supporting your friends, etc. Yesterday I was driving past a Caribbean shop that sells like hard food and yam banana, like your groceries, your Jamaican groceries. And I didn't really need anything from there, but I seen the man in there behind the counter. There was no one there at the time. I know he gets custom, but there was no one there at the time. And I just thought, you know what, I was pulled over, went in there and we just spent a little change. And I didn't do it like, I'm like, you know what, let's keep it real, innit? I spend the money with a man, I've seen a black man running his business, and I thought I'm going to support someone, I'm going to support him, innit? He's the next black man in business, and I already know it's kind of difficult, so I'm going to spend a little money with him. And I think it's that simple, It's that simple. I can't remember the statistics, but I've seen something before about how much money passes through from one black person's hand to a next black man. Now think about it, this is for black people now. Think about the last £100 you spent. It doesn't mean £100 in whole, just total up your last £100. So whether you spend £30 in Aldi, £20 in the shop, flipping something on Amazon, well, your last £100, how much of that £100 that you spent got spent on black business? How much of it? Until yesterday, I would say, realistically, none of that £100, my last £100 before that. Not purposely, I just feel that we support companies that are easy to get hold of. We're Amazon and your local shops, obviously no money than Asian, Audi's big enterprise. I don't know who's behind Audi, but we don't really spend with black people. And I think the reason why we fail, and we not say fail, we struggle to see many successful black business owners, is because we don't really look to support that business. So they may give up or whatever. And another thing, I think we criticise our own way too easy. If you went to KFC, brought a burger, it was dead. You ain't writing off every KFC. You're gonna go to KFC again. You probably go to the same KFC again, make a complaint, rare. But I think as black people, if I say that I'm gonna go and eat from Belfoot, and next man be like, yo, Bun Belfoot, Amber's is better, Bun Amber's, right flavour's better. Like, why is it we're so quick to put off one another from supporting other black business? We might look at it as nothing, but I believe this needs to be the challenge for all, and this isn't just for black people. I just think this is for people in general. You've probably heard of a lot of it through the Black Lives Matter protests, etc. But I think we need to spend a little money, and it doesn't necessarily mean to be black business. It's just people around you. Support those who are around you, who are setting up business. People are setting up little businesses like, I don't know, little PT companies, little clothing labels. I don't know, whatever they're doing, whatever the business they're doing, just even if you don't really need a PT session, spend a £20 with a PT, put a £20 in that. You don't have to do it repeatedly. Just spend a £20 and give feedback. Give feedback to the person. If it's positive, by all means, spread it. My man's PT session was cold, it was this, it was good, rare. If it wasn't good and you had a bad experience, tell the person. But at the same time, the person who's giving the PT session, you need to be able to accept the criticism, accept it, and take it on board and move forward. I feel that we're quick to put one another down, that's one. We really don't like to pay compliments, especially if we feel that person's doing very well and we don't feel that we're doing better, then we don't feel that we're in a good place ourselves personally. We don't support one another enough at all. We're quick to promote strangers, but not to promote people that we've known for years. Now we ask ourselves the questions, why is that? Is it jealousy? Let's be real. What is it? There must be something that's stopping us. I have my little opinion, but it's too long for this video. But time to support people closer to home. Keep money in a close. Let it go from one friend to another friend to another friend before we put it into another entity that has no form of relationship with us. Let's start thinking closer to home and grow those around us, innit? And yes, people might say, oh, when Anthony Joshua was talking about spending money in your own black shops, let's keep it real, man. The Asians have been doing it for years, and so have the white people been doing it for years, spending in their own. There's nothing wrong with it. Build up your own economy. They say, what, dance a yard before you dance abroad. Like, it's a different thing. But yo, it starts with home. Build up your people, and then we can move forward in it. But we shouldn't be looking at it as black people, white people. We should be all one anyway. But let's be real, the system isn't built that way. We are segregated regardless. So let's look closer to home. Spend with your neighbour. Spend with your friend. They've got a little business, spend a tenner. You don't need to be no big money, just spend a tenner. You don't know what that tenner is going to do in it. And more than the money, what's worth more than the money is the feedback and the promotion. Press that share button, press the like, even if you're not really into it, if they're talking foolishness and they're doing something that you don't support, then by all means it's different. But if they're just trying a thing and it's not harming you, just push them, man. Give them that helping hand. It's that simple. Yeah? One, respect.